Hello, my name is SaaxoM, and this will be the very first video in my new series, How to Get Out of Silver. In this series, I will be going over the fundamentals of CSGO, along with other basics, as well as some tips that I personally think will help newer players or inexperienced players. Today I wanted to start off by going over one of the core aspects of CSGO, which is crosshair placement. What I see way too many lower ranked players do is run around with their crosshair looking pretty much 45 degrees to the ground. They believe that moving around with their crosshair up will obstruct their view, gets in the way, just hinders them in some way, but that's just not true. Running around with your crosshair on the ground significantly reduces the amount of time you have to win a duel, and increases the amount of time your opponent has. To give an example, let's say there's a terrorist holding this angle right here. He's waiting for someone to peek out, and for this example, we'll say he has very good reaction. Now, pretend you come around the corner with your crosshair looking at the ground. Right about now is when you're going to first see him. So your crosshair's at the ground, you have to take that extra half second to a second to move your crosshair up, and then be able to pull back down. That's a redundant motion for one, and two, you added an extra half second to a second he has to react to you, and in that time he also gets more shots off. Let's say he is able to react almost instantly. You come around the corner, that's 5 shots in about half a second. You're probably dead. Once again, this example is considering you're both perfect. Something that will come into play is called Peeker's Advantage. I will not go over that in this video, because this video is perfectly fine without an explanation of it, because it's still completely relevant. But to give the second part of the example, let's say you come around the corner with your crosshair placed at head level. Come around, you saw him. That was what, maybe a fifth of a second before I was able to shoot? His reaction time isn't going to be good. Isn't going to be perfect. So we'll say he's able to react just barely before you start shooting. Maybe a tenth of a second before you start shooting. That's like maybe 2 shots max before you're shooting. Unless he hits you in the head, which is unlikely because, to be honest, at lower ranks, people's aim and reaction time isn't very good. That's what you need to work on. It's one of the things I'll be covering. He most likely will not be able to hit that shot, and since you're aiming at head level, you have a way greater chance of winning the duel. So basically, what I wanted to get through, the short answer to that stupid example, was that aiming at head level reduces the amount of time you need to take to aim and increases the amount of time you have to win a duel. Aiming at the ground increases the amount of time you need to aim and decreases the amount of time you have to win the duel. Winning duels equals obviously getting kills. Getting kills equals better chance to win a round. Winning more rounds, winning more games, ranking up, getting better at CSGO. It's just a slippery slope from there. Just one of the core things every CSGO player should know and work on. Now, how do you practice this? Really, the only way you can is through playing. There isn't a single trick or tip I can give you that will instantly give you good crosshair placement. You need to learn maps, learn to pre-aim common spots while coming around corners. Just, in general, playing more will help you do this. I recommend not playing competitive until you have this down. What you should do, in my mind, is go into a deathmatch server, go to community servers, retakes, community competitive, stuff like that, and just practice moving around, keeping your crosshair at head level, pre-aiming what you think are common spots. Eventually, you'll get to where you don't even notice your crosshair. It's just habit to put it at head level, where it's not even something you have to register in your mind, because you're doing it all the time. You need to learn to play around and through your crosshair rather than playing above it or below it in some cases. That's really all I have for this video. Please give me any advice or tips in the comments. It's my very first educational video, I guess you'd call it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and have a great day.